Hello viewers, here's a detailed look at 10 foods that, when consumed in excess, can be as harmful as smoking, especially due to their contribution to chronic diseases like heart disease, cancer, and diabetes. While these foods don't have the direct toxic effects of smoking, the long-term impacts on health can be severe, increasing mortality risks similar to tobacco use. 1. Processed meats. Processed meats are preserved through methods like curing, smoking, or adding chemical preservatives such as nitrates and nitrites. These substances are linked to increased risks of colorectal and stomach cancers. Regular consumption is also associated with heart disease and high blood pressure due to their high sodium and saturated fat content. A 2015 report by the World Health Organization classified processed meats as carcinogenic, suggesting that eating 50 grams of processed meat daily increases the risk of colorectal cancer by 18%. This puts it on a similar scale of harm to smoking when considering cancer risks. 2. Sugary drinks. Sugary drinks are loaded with high amounts of added sugars, mainly in the form of high fructose corn syrup or sucrose. These drinks offer no nutritional value but add excessive calories, leading to rapid weight gain, obesity, and insulin resistance. Regular consumption of sugary beverages is strongly linked to type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and fatty liver disease. Studies show that people who drink sugary beverages regularly, 1 to 2 cans a day, have a 26% higher risk of developing type 2 diabetes, a condition with life-threatening complications similar to those caused by smoking. 3. Trans fats. Trans fats, often found in processed and fried foods, are created by adding hydrogen to vegetable oils, making them more stable for cooking but harmful for health. Trans fats raise LDL cholesterol and lower HDL cholesterol, which contributes to plaque buildup in arteries and increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. According to the American Heart Association, trans fats have no known health benefits and significantly contribute to heart disease and inflammation. Eating just 2% of daily calories from trans fats increases the risk of heart disease by 23%, similar to the effects of smoking on cardiovascular health. 4. Ultra-processed foods. Ultra-processed foods are heavily altered and contain ingredients like artificial preservatives, colors, and flavors. They are high in sugar, unhealthy fats, and salt, but low in essential nutrients and fiber. Frequent consumption of ultra-processed foods has been linked to obesity, metabolic syndrome, and increased cancer risk. A study published in the BMJ found that a 10% increase in the proportion of ultra-processed foods in a diet was associated with a 12% higher risk of cancer, a similar risk factor to smoking. 5. Deep-fried foods. Deep frying food often creates harmful compounds like acrylamide, a substance formed when starchy foods are cooked at high temperatures. Deep-fried foods are also calorie-dense and high in unhealthy fats, which contribute to clogged arteries and inflammation. Regular consumption of deep-fried foods is associated with an increased risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and cancer. Studies suggest that eating fried foods just once a week can increase the risk of heart disease and stroke by 14%, similar to the cardiovascular risks linked to smoking. 6. Refined carbohydrates. Refined carbohydrates are stripped of most of their fiber, vitamins, and minerals during processing. These foods cause rapid spikes in blood sugar and insulin levels, leading to hunger, overeating, and weight gain. Diets high in refined carbs increase the risk of developing insulin resistance, type 2 diabetes, and obesity. Excessive consumption of refined carbs has been shown to increase heart disease risk, with research indicating that it raises mortality rates similarly to smoking. 7. Highly processed snack foods. These snacks are typically loaded with salt, unhealthy fats, and artificial additives, making them highly palatable but nutritionally poor. Consuming these foods can lead to high blood pressure, cholesterol issues, and metabolic syndrome. Regular consumption of processed snacks is linked to obesity, high blood pressure, and heart disease. The chronic diseases associated with these foods, hypertension, diabetes, and heart disease, parallel the long-term damage caused by smoking. 8. High-sugar breakfast cereals. Many breakfast cereals marketed as healthy are actually loaded with added sugars, contributing to excessive calorie intake and poor blood sugar control. These cereals provide little nutritional value and can promote overeating due to their low fiber contents. High-sugar cereals contribute to childhood obesity, type 2 diabetes, and tooth decay. Consuming them regularly can lead to long-term health issues, with effects on metabolism and insulin sensitivity that mirror the risks of smoking for metabolic and heart health.